Hello, Scorpio. Scorpio, welcome to your reading. To open up this reading, let's do an energy check to see the energies that are currently around. So the card that you're receiving our card where the divine is saying that for some of you, you're currently feeling isolated. You feel like you're still going through that winter season of your life. The divine is saying for you, it is important for you to keep going, okay? Because the refreshment that you're seeking, the nourishment that you are looking for is just around the corner. But if you give up right now, you won't get to the oasis, okay? So the divine is saying that you need to understand that sometimes in life, nothing is happening. We're meant to be isolated, right? We're meant to go into hibernation so that we can allow ourselves a moment to think, a moment to heal, to nourish ourselves, to center and ground ourselves. But of course, the reality that we live on, right now, we're expected to always be go, 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 go. So the divine is just wanting to give you a gentle reminder that for you, things will start moving and shifting. It is just that it is winter time. You're currently just going through that winter season of your life where nothing is growing, but it doesn't mean that spring, summer is not coming soon, okay? So what we're going to do, we are going to be looking at some tarot cards. We're going to be getting our tarot cards on the table. And as we do so, I take this opportunity always to remind you of the candle magic ceremonies that are coming up next. And next we have a big one because we have the solstice that we are going to be taking part in celebrating in on the 21st of June. This is coincidentally going to be connected with the energies of the Capricorn full moon. So the Capricorn full moon is going to be asking us, what do we want to let go of? What cords do we want to cut? What spiritual cleanses do we need to bring in so that we can remove the energies that are blocking our way? So on the 21st, these are the energies that I am going to be focusing on and the ceremonies that I'm going to be doing. So if you're wanting to be part of the solstice ceremony, go in the description box below, reserve your space, and then please do remember to write your petition about what it is that you are releasing, what it is that you're banishing, what cords are you cutting, or what spiritual cleanse are you wanting to bring into your life. Okay, so website is in the description box below. So now we have our cards on the table, and it is interesting to me as I'm looking at the cards that are here that you have two major arcana cards right below our oracle card. And it seems like the major arcana cards that are here are confirming what we spoke about. All right. So you have the Tower card and you have the energies of the Emperor. However, the energies of the Emperor is in a reverse position. So I want you to listen really well to the messages that are coming up for you. So the divine is saying that for some of you, perhaps with the Tower card in the recent past, you've experienced maybe a painful ending. You've experienced something that has just rocked your world, and it has left you in that emotional desert where you have to process what has happened and what is going to happen in the future. There's just a lot of emotions that are connected to the Tower card. The divine is, however, appealing to you to look at the Tower card in a completely different way. And this is going to liberate you from that isolation, from that energy where you're feeling stuck at the moment. The divine is saying that when the Tower card comes in and it strikes, it is not because it is punishing you, but rather it is because for some of you, you have stayed in situations that were no longer serving you. And there was no way of you maybe leaving that situation, and the Tower has to come to an end connected to divine timing. And as things ended, of course, you move to the situation where your emotions were put on the table for you to consider, for you to feel, for you to heal. Because when the Tower card happens, we have to heal these energies. And so the divine is saying that even though you have experienced some endings, There is actually new beginnings that are waiting for you. However, because we have the energies of the Emperor in the reverse position, the divine is saying that for some of you, you've really taken whatever has happened here so much to heart. And this is why the divine is appealing for you to feel the pain and to release it. And in releasing it, after you have felt it, after you've dealt with it, this is going to free you from that isolation. And this is going to now activate the energies of the Emperor to come in the right position. Because now you are looking at the past and you have this energy of acceptance. And as you move forward to the future, you are going to be playing your cards right. You are going to be in your power. But the more you look at the past and allow your emotions to get in the way, the more you're going to feel stuck. Because observe the energies of the Emperor. The Emperor is looking at the past. The Emperor is really feeling this situation. And because of that, he is not able to activate his divine masculine energy that is creating stability and making moves that bring wealth, resources, and that bring an energy of when things happen, we learn and we grow and we capitalize on what we have learned, because in the future, we're able to make wise decisions that don't find us in the same repeating cycle over and over again. So the divine is saying, let the past go. And in doing so, you find the healing, the nourishment, the refreshment that you need. And as you find that refreshment and nourishment, you're now able to bring this energy to be able to look into the future and to focus on the moves that are going to see you feel that stability that you're really craving at the moment, that are going to see you sitting in your power, commanding an energy where people just feel this energetic presence around you, where they give you the respect that you deserve. And for some of you, people come to you for advice about how you dealt with this journey and ended up winning. Okay, so the Tower card was meant to liberate you from a situation where it was actually causing inactivity, where you were stuck. But sometimes we are just stuck in our emotions, right? And we just allow that energy to keep us looping back, round, round, round. And when the Tower moment happens, it releases those emotions so that those energies can be liberated. And then we can start creating new foundations for ourselves. So there was some type of fight, competition. Maybe you just felt that people were tearing you down. There was just this energy where this situation that you were in, you cannot build anything here. You build something, someone tears it down. You do something, someone does something shitty that just compromises the whole situation, the whole relationship, the whole project. And so the divine is saying, why do you want to be stuck in this situation where your magic wand, your power is even like, what are we doing here? Why are we wasting our time? And so as the alchemist, it's the magician that you are. You take your power back, you take your fire back, you take your magic wand, and you go and create, boom, a new beginning. So the divine is saying to you, this situation, there was nothing good that was coming out of this situation here. So the Tower moment came in and liberated you and just brought everything down to the ground. And then you were stuck because you needed to feel everything, to analyze everything, to realize that when you look backwards, life makes a lot more sense. So as you realize that actually this situation was done, you were then able to receive the blessing that you were meant to receive from the ending that is here. So the Ace of Pentacles, the divine is saying, there you go. Now that you've learnt the lesson, you've processed everything that you needed to process, now I can give you the seed that you can plant in fertile ground that is going to grow and see you creating something that brings stability, wisdom, recognition, and respect. So whilst you were out here in the desert after the tower was struck, this was not the right time for you to receive the seed that you needed, because you're still out here processing everything, looking here, feeling your emotions, dealing with the consequences of when things have ended and finished. And so this is why the divine was saying to you, don't give up now, because the refreshment that you need to refresh your energies, to quench your thirst, is right around the corner. You're just over here, over the horizon. And as you start walking, you're going to be seeing that, oh yes, I can now take the blessings. I can now take the lessons. I can now take this as an opportunity for me to plant new beginnings that are going to grow and give so much bigger returns than what you would have got if you stayed in this situation. Nothing was going to grow, okay? And the divine was saying the tower had to happen. The lightning had to strike and just end the situation. And for you, you were put in an incubation period for you to be able to process this and process that, and then do the healing that you needed, and then now come over to the oasis where you're able to plant your seeds and watch it grow, okay? So the divine is giving you the energies of the King of Wands, and it's interesting that the two kings are beside our Emperor, who was in reverse. And the energies of the two kings that are here are saying to you, there is so much power, there is so much lessons that you are going to take from this situation, and you are going to become someone who kings come to for advice, who powerful people look up to, because literally this is what the Emperor does. This is who he is. Kings, queens, noble people go to the Emperor to ask for advice, assistance, to ask for a different perspective, to ask for guidance, because they know that the Emperor, when he goes through a tower moment, he is no longer phased. He is no longer in his emotions. He knows exactly how to play any situation that is presented to him and win. So equally for you, your guides and your ancestors are saying to you, you're going to find yourself in an upgraded situation, in a situation where you have authority, where people are looking to you. You took your magic wand, remember? Okay? And you took your fire and you realized that, why am I playing here when I can take my magic wand and leave? And as you left, you started using your power to create what you wanted, to create your kingdom, instead of you working for a company that is just using your talents, that is just using and using you until you feel burnt out. And at that moment, they speak you out and say, hey, things are not working. I think we should go our own separate ways. And at that moment, you're like, what? But I gave everything. This could be even in a relationship. You gave your fire, your power, everything to that relationship. And that relationship used you. And when you were bent out, you were thrown out. And the tower moment happened. And so now, as you see that, I can no longer keep on giving my power, my fire, and entrusting it to other people. I can do that. I have to hold on to what I have and what I bring to the table, and stand in my power instead of giving it away and hoping that people will give me crumbs in return. So indeed, the divine is saying, you're taking that magic wand and you're standing in your power. And not only that, you now have the wisdom and the strategy to play any situation and come out at the top. And not only that, your guides and your ancestors are wanting to remind you that it is always important to remember that they are walking with you. And whenever you feel like the emperor in reverse, you don't panic. You don't lose hope. You don't lose faith. But rather, you call upon your guides and your ancestors and the celestial beings that walk with you, and you take a seat and you ask for their wisdom. And as you take their wisdom, you're now able to go and take the action that is going to be aligned with you succeeding. Okay? So this is the message that the divine is wanting to bring to the forefront of your mind. Take your power back. Remember what you bring to the table. Remember, you are the alchemist. You have so much to give. You have so much talents. You have so much that is entrusted in you. Stop giving your power away. Because if you take your power and use it to create your own kingdom and empire, you're going to be seeing that you are going to know how to strategize, how to plan. And because of that, you're going to start seeing that new businesses, new opportunities will be given and offered to you because other people can trust you. They know that you are disciplined, and they know that you have structure, and they know that you are the person who has the know-how to help them succeed. So there's going to be a lot of responsibilities that are placed on your shoulder, but as the emperor, there's nothing to worry about because you have been to hell and back, and you know exactly how to navigate it and come out the other side smelling of roses. Okay, so this is the energies that the divine wanted to bring to the forefront of your mind. If you found value in this reading, I want you to comment the magic wand emoji in the comment section below, claiming your power back and taking your magic wand and using it to create whatever you desire. You're understanding that you are the alchemist, and it is time for you to stand in your power instead of giving it away and allowing other people to create whatever it is that they want. And once they've used you, they can now throw you out into the desert for you to figure it out. So going forward, you are no longer doing that. Okay? So if you found value in this reading, please do give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And remember, if you're wanting to be part of the Solstice Candle Magic ceremony, go in the description box below, reserve your space, and remember to write your petition. So on that note, I'm going to see you very soon. It is a goodbye from me.